Hello everybody, Bloodman FC here, and today we're going to be watching Kakegurui Season 2, Episode 10. It has been about a minute and a half since I finished recording Episode 9, so I'm already ready to just get up into this. Again, Episode 9, out of every single episode in the entire series, that one felt like it was the fastest. I have never, ever experienced an episode so fast, ever. Like in any show, overall, too. That literally felt like it was 10 minutes. It was so fast, and I think that is indicative of how excited I am to get into the finale of this arc. If it's even the finale. I'd assume it is, because every single arc has been 2 episodes. But, yeah, I'm ready to get into this. I have no thoughts. All my thoughts were at the end of the episode, which I didn't really have too many, because I'm going to really talk about it at the end of this one. But yeah, you guys know the deal. You know the spiel. If you want to see the videos unedited, uncensored, uncut, the whole shebang, head over to the Patreon. Not required by any means, just a little extra something to help me out. It's greatly appreciated. Let's get into it.
This tower holds so many mysteries. Not only am I playing head-to-head
Oof.
against Sayaka, but also against the Tower of Doors itself.
Listen, Sayaka did well.
Rare. In a situation where your life is on the line, any false move is suicidal.
But if the alternative is to live on without understanding anything, then it would be better to plunge to your death knowing it all, don't you agree?
What are we doing here? Straight into the opening? Yep. Wait, I like that. The way the hair blew back, it's kind of like this opening shot. Well, okay, well, she didn't get sent back fully. Ski, Kirai, ski, Kirai. Crazy good. Love this opening, bro. It feels so weird. Again, I feel like we're gonna be left on a cliffhanger for this season. There are so many other people we haven't beat yet. There's no way we're concluding this tournament in 3 episodes. There's no way. Where's season 3? Where's season 3, bro? Absolute neutral. Whoa, my brain just.
You should know something about these election match applications that came today.
Okay.
Is something the matter? Votes aren't moving as fast as we'd hoped. The top 10 players.
Oh, I need to hear that again. My brain died after trying to read this. Yeah, it says absolute neutrality, and I was gonna say neutrality, but these last 3 letters, I just messed me up, bro. That Y is so funky. I thought it was an N, and then I was like, neutralism? Neutrality? I was like, what? What does that say? But it's neutrality. I should have just followed through with what my heart said.
Chairman, you should know something about these election match applications that came today.
Turn that volume down
Is
there.
something the matter? Votes aren't moving as fast as we'd hoped. The top 10 players have accumulated around 40% of the total votes. But the other 60%,
Spreadsheet.
nearly 2,000 votes, are still scattered.
Jesus.
Oh, I see.
We need to start
There's
culling.
still plenty of matches yet to be played, though. Yeah, I guess. And I'm betting that the whole student council likely have tons of stocked votes. What are stocked votes? Like fishermen with trained cormorants, they have their flock of tame students gather votes for them. Until when the time comes.
They all consolidate.
I get it. Those are votes that aren't reflected in the rankings because they're not held by them directly.
Right. So since they're so scattered, once things go down to the final, you know, the final lap, we're at the very end, the final stretch, then all the votes will start consolidating under each of them.
To Depending on how these swing votes move, the water's gonna get a lot choppier. Count on it.
So excited for this, bro. Backstory.
Sayaka Igarashi. By far the best grades in not just the middle school, but the entire academy.
Dang!
Alright. What occasion brings you here today? Are you gunning for a position on next year's student council, perhaps?
No, that's not it. Can I please... Can I work for you? As your secretary, I mean.
Ah, intriguing. It wouldn't be a terrible job, but wouldn't you rather put your skills to use somewhere less demanding?
You know, I was watching you gamble the other day. It was masterful.
Who is that?
Extraordinary that you, as an unknown, should be gambling against the student council president.
Oh, the previous
On top
one.
of the stakes you were betting. I can't imagine how much money, time, and energy you must have spent just getting to that stage. And then, that move making it look like you were betting it all. For my whole life, I'll never have the guts to do that. Which is why I want to shadow you as much as I can so I can learn. Keep me close. Can I be sure that it was really you that did it?
Oh, crap.
I'm so sorry. I have no idea why I said that.
Perfectly all right. I will be in touch soon. You can leave now.
Why did I say such a crazy thing? It was unacceptably rude. I don't know what came over me. The words just flew out of my mouth. What could I have been thinking?
I must say, you're very intriguing.
Uh-oh, there's our
Will
twin.
work for me. Every day starting tomorrow. Your post as council secretary.
Sayaka will be your secretary? For real?
Well,
Are you disappointed? Did you want to be my personal secretary?
no, of course not. I'm honored. See?
Good. Then there should be no problem. Is that clear, Sayaka?
Every word the president bestowed on me. Where I was, how I felt when she said it. I remember it all.
Guys, I'm not even talking because, like, this is just so good. I'm genuinely having such a good time.
My cherished, precious memories. I can keep making more of them. As long as I beat Yumeko.
Get amped. Get amped. How is she going to be able to tell,
This
though?
math problem is hard. Definitely high school level. The answer is 2.
Wait, what? But I didn't even get to look!
This math problem is
That was so fast! Yeah, sure, why not? Why not just be 2, bro? I don't know. Screw it.
hard. Definitely high school level. The answer is 2.
How many floors is this,
There's
though?
no other option.
Is this only 1 floor, though? They didn't show how many. What floor are we on? 2.
The second floor has the same structure. Now I understand the tower's
So
design.
it went down 2 floors.
Yumiko's done well. It's possible she's now on the 3rd floor, and about to reach the 1st floor on this turn.
Right.
But I don't care where Yumiko
So there's a 1
is.
and 2 on
The
both.
question in front of me is most important right now.
Facts.
This goes to the 1st floor.
Yumiko's not gonna be there.
Oh, Sayaka!
Oh, she is?
Glad you could finally join us.
Finally.
So much at stake, you must feel quite self-assured
Bro, what is this? This is crazy. So hot. That's so peak.
taking so much time. I could never do what you're doing right now.
What the heck? No, she's not there. She's not there. She's not there. She's hallucinating.
Focus.
Yeah.
Don't let her distract you. Only 5 minutes per turn.
I was about
have
to
calm
say-
down now. I refuse to give up, no matter what.
She's not there.
She's not here.
That was a good bait. They got me.
I don't get it. Was she already down here and then got a head start back up? No. The
Not
tower's design
possible.
would make that impossible. More to the point, the flowers are still here. We can't win without bringing one back. Could it be? Does that mean I've won the game? It's my turn again.
But Yumeko still hasn't appeared yet. Seems like she's taking a really long time. Solve the problems without mistakes and climb down and back up as fast as possible. I thought it would be enough to focus on that.
You see, I'd understand overthinking at this point, because if my opponent, like, hasn't arrived yet, even though she definitely should have, you know, in Sayaka's mind, I'd start overthinking.
Problem is, I'm anxious and I know why. I still have unanswered questions about this tower. Why did the central door, which was open when we climbed to the top floor, become a wall?
Is the tower turning? When the numbers shift clockwise, is the tower also shifting positions? I think that might be the trick. That might be the trick, is that it's turning. Obviously, they wouldn't be able to tell because they're inside of it, but it's turning. And it became a wall once it turned. So if you wait enough turns, it becomes the staircase again. That's all I've got.
Why do the outside doors keep switching places at every turn? I haven't tried to solve these mysteries yet.
Because the building's
but I've come
turning.
pretty far. Still, what if it turns out you can actually move between the 5th and 1st floors? Maybe Yumeko's gotten ahead of me by using the central staircase. No, that can't be possible because the lilies are still here. But the central door's answer is 120. I'm opening it. I have to check inside before I can move on.
It's worth the risk.
Another wall. So there's no access using the central stairway.
No, there is.
Then where could Yumeko be? Is she still struggling with the problems? No, she avoided.
See, my thing is, if she opens the door that goes outside, does she have to go out? Because if she doesn't have to, she's just stalling. She's purposely opening it up to stall for the perfect turn so she can open the central. And I'd assume, if that's the case, then on her turn right now, she's going to come down those stairs.
All people wouldn't be. It's Yumeko's turn.
Right now, she's going to come
The screws
down.
on the outside doors are changing here too, representing angles and preserving their positions relative to each other. Almost like.
Yay, we're here! I finally made it. Wow, Sayaka, you sure got here fast. But still, you only have one turn in here. I'll flip things around, you'll see. Now, we're to take these flowers back to the 5th floor, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Huh? What's wrong? Are you...
That was kind of attractive. Okay, Mappa.
Huh? What's wrong? Are you okay?
No. I'm sorry. It's nothing.
Sayaka, I see you trying not to laugh, bro. It's
Like I
disrespectful.
said before, let's have a fun gamble.
Yeah, glad you feel the same way.
Now, please excuse me. It's my turn. I've got a problem to solve.
Okay, yeah. Yumeko's 100% taking the central.
Right, let's knock it out of the park.
From here on out, I won't make a single mistake. It's not an option. Yumeko, there's no...
The match is already done. It's already done, bro. We're gonna get this montage of Sayako cooking. Look at this. I'm climbing. Yumeko's gonna be up there. Hey, I took the central staircase because the whole building's shifting. That's what she did! She opened the door to look out, and she saw it shifting around. That's how she did it. She realized that it was shifting.
way you'll catch up to me again.
Only 2 moves to checkmate.
The correct answer is 2. I have high confidence, perfect focus. In my current state, I could solve any problem. What always frustrated me was that I could never stand gambling, yet somehow I couldn't help admiring you, a gambler. I've wanted you to have eyes only for me all this time. But now, today, from this day on, I'm going to be the president's #1.
And it's over.
Sayaka, that was fast. Did you solve the problems correctly?
Here comes Yumeko.
President!
Sayaka, you got here so quickly. You must have gotten all the problems right. Congratulations! What a close game! Seriously, either of us could have won. If
Absolute
I had slipped up
madness.
even once, I would have lost. Oh, you've dropped your lily, Sayaka. Here you go. Not that you need it anymore.
Oh my god.
Sayaka, time to wake up now. I'm afraid you lost the game.
Here we go.
But how could I lose? That's impossible.
All you had to do was wait.
I played perfectly. I did everything I could possibly think
That's
of.
hilarious. If she tried one more time when it was her turn again, like once Yumeko got down there, all she had to do was just try again on the door central and she would have won.
Actually, we both made a big mistake on the first turn. I wasted a valuable move when I chose to open the central door. The next turn, you went on way ahead of me. When you took the lead, I realized I had two remaining choices. One was to open the floor hatch, whose answer was 2, and then hope I could count on you to make a mistake. The other was to open one of the outside doors.
Ready for it? She saw it turn.
So, the hard question was, which option was I gonna go for? You surely must have noticed that the numbers on the outside doors changed when the interval ended. Weird. Those numbers obviously represented degrees of an angle. Each one of them shifted clockwise by 60 degrees.
The whole building's
Yeah,
moving.
exactly. And that gave me an idea. Have you noticed just how beautiful the moon is tonight? I thought
It was in a different position. Oh, that's how she checked.
a better view of it if I went to the top of
There
the
was
tower.
none.
So I went to have another look.
Wasn't
The
there.
numbers on the doors had rotated twice since we entered the room. So during the second round, the moon would be in the direction of 78. Full of fresh anticipation, I opened the door labeled
Wasn't there.
78. But I found nothing but darkness. That gorgeous full moon had suddenly disappeared. So how could such a thing have happened? It's simple, really. What if what actually had rotated
Was
wasn't the
us.
door numbers, but us?
Yo, I'd cook in this game. I'd cook.
Tower of Doors turns.
Yep.
During each 5-minute interval, it rotates exactly 60 degrees. Yes! This entire Tower of Doors rotates just for the sake of this gamble. How absurd, how charming.
Yo,
Mostly how romantic.
I'm so delighted you like it.
Tell me, what's the significance of the tower rotating? Is it meant to have an effect on the game? What am I saying? Of course it does! On the first turn, when I opened the central door, there was a wall behind it, which was curious. Having discovered that the tower was rotating, I came up with a hypothesis. The door had become impassable because the rotation had changed its position relative to when we arrived. Also, when it did, its position had changed in relation.
I'm glad that I actually managed to guess and figure out the trick to one of Kirari's game. Like, I've made a lot of mistakes in my guessings, but this one that I actually finally get correct is for Kirari herself. Yo, I understand the method now.
To another part
The
that
method
didn't.
to her madness.
Yes, that's right! There are, in fact, 2 towers. The outer tower, which rotates, and the inner tower, which stays
Yep.
still. The inner tower has door-sized openings on both the 1st and 5th floors.
Yep.
On my 6th turn, I climbed up the central staircase to the 5th floor, and
Her trash stamina.
on my 6th turn, I climbed up the central staircase to the 5th floor, and that was how I was able to finish the game before you. Impossible!
There's
You mean
no logic to
impossible?
your story at all.
Yes, there is.
What made you open the outside door? There was no evidence to
She just
suggest
wanted
or
to.
provide any kind of clue.
It's that
And
instinct.
What's more, even if you figured out the tower was rotating, what if it was just a diversion that didn't affect the game? Since the president designed this tower, that'd be likely.
Oh, come on now! I never once took that into consideration. Why would anyone build such a complicated device and then not use it in a gamble?
You flatter me, Sayaka. Even I'm not quite that capricious.
Dang.
Still,
Yumeko's
you're
our number
right,
one.
There was no predicting what I would do. But that's the way it goes.
Yes,
Wow.
quite right.
Because this is
A gamble after all.
Wow, I'm getting cooked. No, Sayaka.
It's almost
No,
like
season
they're
1.
psychically connected or something.
They are. Now she has to take the plunge. utter defeat.
I declare this game officially complete. I shall now reveal the results. In the Tower of Doors, I declare Yumekojabami the victor.
I understand why I lost. It's because I was too attached to logic. I was so determined not to lose, on being the president's #1, that I only focused on the choices I assumed would get me there the fastest. Yumeko was smart. She saw the big picture in the tower. And as a result, she was able to make the seemingly irrational decision to open one of the outside doors.
Now, Sayaka, it's time for you to pay up on your bet. I hope you're ready.
She's not actually
This
gonna
was
kill
a message
herself.
to me from the president.
You can select whichever door you prefer. Now, time to jump.
What? Time to jump. Bro, she's so fine. She's gonna pick the door with the view of the moon for sure. And then she's gonna realize, wow, Yumeko was right.
Select whichever door you prefer. Now.
Or the moon might not even be there and she realizes she was right.
She says I'm boring for just using logic. That she doesn't need me anymore. The president is always true to herself. She's too far beyond me for me to fathom the depth of her desires. Which is why I so badly wanted to stay by her side.
Music's so good. There's the moon. Wow, that shot is beautiful.
Finally, this tower I put great care into creating is getting its first jumper.
Crazy.
I'm such a nobody. It's only natural she'd barely acknowledge me. At least I have the opportunity to deliver her something she's asked me for, even if it's at the very end.
Sayaka, you will die a total stranger to me.
The president and I are nothing to each other. The president and I are nothing to each other.
That's not
the
true.
president...
That's not true.
I know, right? Totally.
So true.
I admit, you're very intriguing.
I humbly offer you my love, President.
What's the trick? She's not gonna die. What the?
What has she done? We're both going to die! No, she can't die! Ah! Wait, what?
Ah!
Here?
I've never jumped from so high before. That was incredible. If I had known how fun it was going to be, I'd have started doing it ages ago.
But why?
Because the Tower of Doors belongs to me, I think it's only fair that I should be the first to jump down from it, don't you?
What? No, I don't. It's too dangerous. Even with a safety mat underneath.
If something had gone wrong, then it would have just been my time. And anyway, I needed to make sure you had something to make your landing safe. Well, I told you. If
Cinema.
you found the solution, then you would live. The last door you chose showed
the correct
5
way?
in Braille, meaning you could fall 5 floors out of it. Obviously, you got the right answer. From any other door, you would have plunged to your death. Even I'd have preferred not to take that dive. You didn't realize, did you? No reason
Yeah, she was willing to take the full 5-floor drop.
why you would, since you thought you were going to die anyway. But you knew, just like always. You even knew things that you had never encountered or thought of before today. And why? Because you're a rational being through and through. No matter how insignificant or irrelevant something might seem at first, your mind looks for the meaning in it. Sayaka,
Peek.
I
This.
told you before. You are simply fascinating. I have a proposal if you're up for it. Won't you be my secretary? What do you think? You'd be able to negotiate the terms.
Cinema. Cinema. I totally understand Sayaka, bro. Cinema.
This is crazy. Then what was the point of that gamble in the end? I don't understand, but...
Sayaka, you honestly believe you have no idea what makes me tick, do you? The feeling is mutual. Someone who greatly values reason is bound by it, who, even with a mind free of desires and facing death, still chose reason.
Sure.
I don't get you at all. You are the exact opposite of me.
Yeah, okay, I understand, bro. Bro. Alright, listen. Maybe Sayaka isn't nearly as annoying as Ryota. Maybe... Yeah. Yeah, Ryota's definitely more annoying than her. I think I understand.
Opposite of me.
I think I understand. Like, bro...
And I'm fine with that. That's the best part.
Yes. Just as you say. I don't understand.
Absolute cinema.
I mean, that's the president that I love. Logic doesn't help me. A space where nothing makes sense. That's the world the president shows me.
Well done, you're hired.
Being #1 isn't really what I want. I love her because she'll always be a mystery to me. So it's enough for me to simply be by her side. To stay with her forever. That would be...
Well now, of the 2 stakes of the gamble, you've done yours with the jump off the tower. And as for the other one... Ultimately, we reached an agreement that was sound and reasonable.
Yeah, what's that?
People can't help who they have feelings for, and it's impossible to stop them.
He was watching. Ray. Saotome.
Oh, hey, Ray! So, this girl says you helped her too. Do you think maybe... See, well,
And?
So yeah, we were thinking and we were wondering if...
Oh.
Huh?
That is against the rules. Be careful. I'll get right to the point. Our odds are bad. That right? Man,
No, I'm sorry. I can't just skip past what just happened. That was incredible. Bro, I genuinely did not know the trick. Bro, she freaking jumped. You're like an angel?
What has she done? We're both going to die! No, she can't die! No!
Nah, you know what? Sayaka's a real one. Even in her, what she thought would be her last moment, she was more worried about Kirari. Major respect. Major respect. Okay, but let's be honest, you're still getting hurt. You're still getting hurt a little bit, even if you land on a mat, because of the way, like, no, you're still getting hurt, but...
No,
okay.
die! No!
Like, at least Kirari, like, her hand had to be, like, destroyed. That was great, bro. That was freaking great. Bro, how can you be so fine? My God. I understand. I understand. I will never doubt you again, Sayaka. I understand.
We were thinking...
Man, away games always suck so bad.
Away
we
games.
just can't tell how many votes the student council lot controls.
You're right.
Ugh.
At this rate, Kirari will keep the presidency in her claws.
That's true, but someone's bound to make a move soon. Terrano.
I think you're right. Although she can be awfully hard to read, too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors lotteries. The votes are stagnant and the gambles are positively dull.
Oh, found one that was nice?
Now this could be...
Uh-oh. Set up for the next episode?
Oh man, I was pretty worried
Hanako.
about what was going to happen back there. Well, I'm just glad you're safe, Yumeko.
Thank you, Ryota. You're sweet.
What is this?
Oh my.
Invitation? Uh-oh. 100 vote auction. Woo! That's huge. That was the best arc. I know I said the previous one was the best. That was the best. I don't see any other arc topping that. That was the best. Both of these episodes were literally perfect. Absolutely perfect. The game itself, thrilling. I loved it. Obviously, I'm not really a numbers guy, so I think trying to answer the whole the problems themselves, I wouldn't have been able to get. But the overarching trick, the fact that I was able to like understand and like guess that, and I was like, wait a second, no, it's turning. Well, I didn't even guess it. I used logic, reasoning. This game really felt like, how do I say it? It's like it paid off watching the entire show. I felt like I understood the minds of Yumeko and Kirari. I'm not going to call her Kirari, bro. I called her Kirari in season 1. They said Kirari. I swear to God. I felt like I was in their minds for this game, and I understood it. Every other game, I would have been like Sayaka, using logic, and then I'm like, oh, I'm wrong. Oh, whoops. Of course. Nothing makes sense. This time, it didn't make sense, and I understood it. Oh! So good, so good. So freaking good, bro. And just the backstory and all that, you know what? I think it's totally valid. I kept comparing Sayaka to Ryota, but I shouldn't have done that. I was disrespecting Sayaka. I apologize. I'm writing out the apology form right now. Bink. I have apologized. Never again will I doubt you. She was ready to die for it. That was beautiful. Best episode of the series.
Wait, what? She put a crash pad here?
I've never jumped from so high before. That was incredible.
Like, bro, so good. So freaking good. I wonder how you guys feel about this one. This one was great. My God. Listen, bro. Listen, this is straight up Makima tactics right here.
Fine with.
That's Makima level. Listen. I'd cave. Instantly. But yeah, this arc was the best. Hands down. That was so much fun. And again, I feel like no time at all has passed. Where did the time go? I've been here for like over an hour, but it felt like it was like 15, 20 minutes total. Insane. But yeah, thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. And honestly, hold on real quick though. I feel like Ray's gonna make a move very soon, but at the same time, there is no way we are wrapping up this tournament in 2 episodes. There's no way. Unless this next auction is just everybody in the top 10 goes in, and whoever wins takes all. Because I guess I could see that happening as well, because it feels like this is like the perfect segue into the final game, taking Kirari down. Right? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to plan on doing it. I literally voiced the same concerns for Season 1, and then they ended Season 1 without us, like, taking down everyone. It was kind of just, you know... It was unique. It subverted my expectations. And I feel like Season 2 is about to do the same. If this tournament ends in episode 12, I'm going to be really sad, because I don't know if there's actually content afterwards. Like, I want to keep watching this show. I want to keep enjoying Kakegurui. I hope there's a Season 3. But again, it's been so long since Season 2 was out. I checked at the start, remember? The start of the season. I don't even know if there's like a manga or a light novel. I'll have to check into it after this season. But if Mappa's animating it again, I mean, it makes sense that they haven't done a Season 3. Mappa is completely swamped in shows right now, which is unfortunate. Because, if I'm being honest, this is going to be a very, very hot take. I'd rather have Season 3 of Kakegurui than JJK. Not saying JJK is bad at all. I'm just saying I enjoy this show on a personal level so much more than a show like JJK or the more mainstream Mappa adaptations. You know, I would rather just chill and watch this. I love this show. But yeah, this is just different, bro. This is just different. Such fantastic characters, soundtracks. The games are so creative and fun. I'm so excited to get into the last batch, but again, I've been purposely stalling because I don't want this show to end. I don't want it to end, man. This binge has been so much fun, but it's so painful because it has to end. Yeah, thanks to everyone who tuned in. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next week for episode 11. Take it easy.